Hello, Dr. Tawana Worlds by birth, also known as a disruptor. Did you know that millions who grew up in poverty also die in poverty? Have you ever heard the saying, what good can come out of the hood? Well, I'm here to disrupt for just a minute. Yes, I was that little girl that grew up in the hood, grew up in the ghetto, single mother, absent father, eating out of the trash can just to survive. But I was also that girl that determined way back then that I was not going to become a product of my past. And now I help others do the same thing. I'm not a victim, I'm a victor. I help men and women from similar backgrounds find value in their own vault and create wealth from within. Hey, what's good people? Let me fix my camera. What's up, y'all? What's up, Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook? What's going on, cousins? Hopefully that's a little better. I'm going to be short, sweet, straight to the beat. This is your girl, Dr. Worlds. Y'all already know how I do it, okay? I welcome you in if you are here for the very first time, and I welcome you back if you always come hang with your girl, Dr. Worlds, okay? Before I get started, I'm going to kindly ask you to pay your dues, your fees over here. It's simply a share, okay? It's a tag, a share to your story, a DM, copy the link, invite somebody, send it in an email, send it in a message, send it in, however you got to send it on whatever platform. Please share this. What I am talking about, offering, educating on. Hey, sister, what I'm doing over here, okay, is solely for somebody. May not be for everybody, and I'm okay with that, okay? As long as I'm for somebody and you for somebody. So that somebody may be somebody that you know. And that is what the power of a share does. It helps me reach the people that I'm supposed to reach while beating the algorithm. Because if y'all don't know, I'm going to keep saying it till it register. It's man versus machine. The machine is called the algorithm. Okay? This whole United States is a machine. It's a system. It's a corporation. Everything is a machine. Okay? So it's man versus machine. If you don't mind sharing really quickly, 30 seconds or less to share, copy the link, do all that great stuff, that is greatly appreciated. Now, with that being said, got a couple headlines for y'all, okay? I titled this, The Pieces Are in Place. Y'all gonna understand what I'm talking about in just a moment. Why now there is such an urgency to awaken from your slumber. There is such an urgency to rise up and build. There is such an urgency to take authority. There is such an urgency to get what you can while you can, for you can't get what you need, okay? Get what you can while you can before you can't get what you need. What am I talking about? I want to first come here. And we just going to get straight to it because I kid you not, I'm going to try to be, I promised my family that I would try to be under an hour. Okay? So let me make sure I stick to the script. I'm going to show y'all something. Okay. These people go, this whole digital stuff. These people goal is to have a one world order, right? A one world system. Donald Trump, if he did not announce it today, he will be announcing it either tomorrow or sometime before Friday, his new piece of staff, okay? And why we need to be paying attention to this is for the sole reason. This piece of staff is a foreigner, okay? A lot of these powers and big heads, they come from foreign places. We just don't know about them unless, they revolting or doing something rebellious towards the United States. Then we get to know their name. Gaddafi, uh, all them other people, Osama bin Laden, Saddam Hussein. That's when we get to know them. Now, we know there is a war in Israel, and the war with Israel is between Israelis and the Gazans, or Hamas, right? So there is a chief or a peace of staff, a chief peace officer, a part of this United Nations. Okay, United Nations is United States. It is like UK. It's seven or eight. It's a body. Okay, it's either seven of them or it's either 12 of them, like it's a body, or 10 of them. Not very many numbers, okay? I'm not well educated in how many numbers is on a board. I can care less about that. It's all about the kingdom on mine, but I know enough to know that the United Nations is a small body of head. It's either seven or it's either 12. They have the WEF, and they have, the World WHO, World Health Organization, and they have certain numbers on their board member. Okay, so it's one of them numbers. Nevertheless, this new chief of peace, or this peace of staff, is supposed to be going to make sure that Israel and Hamas, or Israel and the Palestinians, have peace, so that the deal is not broken. However, he's not only there to make sure that there is peace in the Middle East, he will be dictating global peace. Why is that a problem? This is a foreign entity, okay? It's biblical, it's scriptural, but this is a foreign entity on a global scale, ensuring, okay, that they keep a world peace, a one world peace. Okay, this is where all this is going. All players are in on it. Elon Musk, Mark Zuckerberg, all of them. Donald Trump, I don't care. All of them are in on this. And this is for global dominance. They are pushing people to homelessness on purpose. Okay, they are causing uproar in different countries and stuff like that. All of this is done on purpose. They have to usher these things in so that their system works by 2030. We are in 2026. By 2030, they want to have all these draconian measures, digital ID. You won't not just be able to fly. You won't not just be able to enter federal buildings. By 2029. You will not even be able to participate in society. These are not my words. These are their words. And I'm getting ready to show you some headlines. I'm just bringing you up to date. So when I show them to you, you don't be like, well, what does that mean? The massive production of brain chips that Elon Musk is getting ready to start making this January, okay? 2026, a lot of rules and laws and legislation passed that we were not aware of. A lot of rules, laws, and legislation passed that we are not even aware of because we don't take the time to really go study that stuff, okay? We can care less, which means we lack the knowledge of what they are really doing because we don't go read and study. We don't go research how many new laws were put into place in the United States and what is them. ChatGPT can tell us that so that we are up to speed. We know exactly what is happening, okay? Now, this chief of peace to bring a one world peace, not only for the Gazans and the Israelis, but for the United States, for Russia, for China, for all of these, it's a one world order. And all of this is one big stage. All of this is one big play. I'm about to show you. This is why AI is taking the jobs. Y'all got to share this because they will never, ever put this to the top of their feed. They would never, ever recommend this show up on somebody's page. Y'all got to share it because I think everybody should know. Not just because I'm on here. Whether they here or they from there, they cannot say, I did not know. We have to know what's happening so we know how to move accordingly. That's it. That's all. We have to know what is happening so we know how to move accordingly. If we don't know how to move accordingly, then we lose. And we've been losing for too long. Y'all know who I'm talking about when I say that. We've been losing for too long. We always the first to get hit and the last to get helped. Always the first to get hit and the last to get help. When I say the pieces are in place, this is what I'm talking about. By 2030, there will be universal basic income implemented and rolled out to those who do not know how to keep up with this AI and all of that stuff. This is the reason why they have put tech and different things for people who don't research, people don't know who about investment, people don't know how to do tech. You will be left behind. That's the name of their game. It's not something I'm telling you. It's the name of their game. And if you know God, love God, worship God, separated from God, walked away from God, you still God's child. And his plan is never for any of us to be involved in a system that was created to work against us. That was never the plan. That was never the plan, and it's not the plan now. So I want to show you what they say. Okay? When they start saying by 2029, we won't have cell phones, y'all. We won't be able to communicate. RFK Jr. himself, the great health dietitian, we want to make everybody healthy. They are using these things to implement laws and draconian measures that will lock us in to their system. This man said we will have to wear monitoring devices to monitor our health in 3 years. Mark Zuckerberg, was it Mark Zuckerberg? Hold on, I'll take that back. I know it's Iman. I know it's what is this dude name on ChatGPT? What is his name? Lord have mercy. What is his name? Sam Altman. And it's another one, the creator of Apple. Say we will not have phones. We will have wearables. I went over this like 6 or 7 months ago. If you was on any of those lives or watched those lives where I start telling y'all they replacing the phones, the cell phones, okay? Now we're going to have to wear these wearables. You can go to Google right now and type in wearables, digital wearables. And now the government, check it out. I'm going to flip the camera so y'all can see too. Ain't no way. Baby, I will lay down my life. You ain't putting nothing on me and you ain't putting nothing in me. And matter of fact, Mr. Government or Mrs. Government, me and mines don't need you, okay? We don't need your support. We don't need your resources. We don't need your handouts. We don't need your control. We don't need none of that. We will never bow our knee to Baal. The devil is a liar. We don't need none of that at all. And that's facts. I'm willing to lay down my life. Me and my kids can go together, okay? To be absent from the body is to be present with my Lord. I'm not playing them type of games. You ain't putting nothing in me. You ain't putting nothing on me. You understand me? I'm going to do what God has told me to do. Go get me some land in a rural area and live out of the inner cities, have my own water, have my own power, have my own well. I don't need y'all for nothing. I have my own land to plant my own food and feed my own dang own family. You understand me? I have my own dirt. It's mine. I don't own no mortgage, on no home. I built my own home on my own land. I am rent-free. I am tax-free. Get the hell away from me. Period, point blank. I don't want anything to do with your system. And if I cannot take your mark, therefore I won't be able to interact in your society, I might as well go create my own. Hello, somebody. Because I will never Straight up on your social media platform, to your Facebook. I will never play them games with somebody else. But for those who want to go and those who want to do something different and not be a part of this system, let's go. Period, point blank. I will never. Okay? Let me turn the camera around so y'all can see and blow this up. It got me messed up. I will never. This is not a game, cousins. To hell, who gave them the right of way, the authority over mankind to tell them what you is going to do and what you ain't going to do? I only have one Lord and one God. That's it, and that's all. I asked Google, okay? This is what you can go and type in yourself. Everyone will have to wear wearables. RFK. Yes, U.S. Health Secretary Robert F. Kennedy, fake Christian, okay? He said he a Christian. He believed in God. He prayed in God for all these years to get in position. Proposed a vision for all Americans to wear health tracking wearables. Are you crazy? What? Within 4 years by 2029. Listen. When I tell y'all this get me riled up, you got me messed up. You will never, ever, never, okay? I don't even need no soul if I got to sell it out. I don't even need one. Just go ahead, send me with my master, because I'm not playing. I have already settled that in my heart. I'm not afraid to die. I'm not afraid to lay down my life for the Lord, okay? I'm really not. I'm one of those ones. I don't care what you say. You ain't putting nothing on me and you ain't putting nothing in me. Track me for what? You don't own me. You don't control me. I'm not cattle. I don't belong to you. No, I'm creating my own system because I will never, ever be a part of your system. And all of the pieces are coming together, and Donald Trump is in on this, okay? Today, that man just did something that reset the financial system in a way that have blown people's minds. The last time that man released a coin, it made, I believe, 2,500 people millionaires in one day. With this Bitcoin, this stable coin, he reversed half of America's debt today in one day by making one move. Everything is going digital. They're getting rid of cash. Therefore, it will be too late if you don't take the cash that you have now and turn it into assets. It will be too late. You will have no other choice but to lay it on down or either bend your knee. Everything will be tracked. Everything will be traced. You hear me? Like cattle, no. Sorry. I don't need no cell phone, okay? I don't need to communicate via cell phone. Y'all can have that. And Elon Musk said, let me let y'all see. I got a little bit of time, okay? I said I wanted to keep it under an hour, but stuff gets me heated. It gets me hot because I sit here and I look at my cousins and I'm like, why y'all still playing games? Why y'all still trusting these people? When have they ever been on your side? Name one time. When have they ever been on our side? Name one time. And I'm not just even talking about melanated people, okay? They ain't on the white people's side either. They on their own side. That's the side that they're on. The side of wickedness. They feel like we have so much power that we can control and we can manipulate because they are chosen to depopulate. What kind of devil will talk about depopulating mankind? It's too many human beings. Who made you God? Who made you God? Who tell y'all that y'all can tell people that they have to have a digital passport or ID to be able to enter into a building. If you don't see scripture coming to life right before your eyes, accepted the man, whether he calls it all, both great and small, rich and poor, to receive the mark. And except you receive the mark, you will not be able to buy, sell, or trade. The world system is buying, selling, and trading. You can't buy food, you won't be able to sell anything to make money, and you won't be able to trade. That's what this is all about. It didn't say whoever didn't receive the mark would not, would not be able to live. No, you won't be able to trade. Over in the UK, you can't even work unless you have a digital ID. And they doing all of this in the name of, we need to keep the kids safe. And we need to know who's trying to sneak into our borders. This is a damn drill. Excuse my French. This is a damn drill, and I'm not playing no games. Lollipops get licked, and I ain't no sucker. You understand me? And now you got the administrator of health talking about by 2029, we all got to wear health tracking wearables. What? I wish you, baby. Hey, here I am. Take me to the promised land. Because I ain't going. I'm rebellious. You understand me? I'm rebellious. No, I'm not bending my knee to nobody but one God. That's it. Okay? For what does it profit a man to gain the world? I don't care about this world. I'm just in it, making a mark. This is not my home. You got me messed up. I will never. And that's why the children, not just my children, but your children, for the ones who ain't doing nothing for their children, I'm out here on the front line for them too. Because no child should suffer. Being a parent is not going to work. Being a parent is leaving something to prepare your children in case of your absence. In your presence and out of your presence in your absence. You understand? No, being responsible, serving my purpose is making sure my next generations have something. A wise man, wise woman leaves an inheritance to their children's children, and the wealth of the wicked is stored up for the righteous. Now, we're supposed to be taking territory, and that's why I'm here, okay? We're supposed to be taking territory, and I thank God. During the pandemic, there was a lot of things reset, but there was a lot of things open and unlocked. Some people caught it, some people missed it. I was one of the ones that wanted to know, how in the world is we? Because all I done seen all my 46 years of living is my kind. Struggling, suffering, being whipped, being bloody, dying by the decades, on the street corners, pissy, drunk, nappy heads. I'm tired of that. What must I do? What must I do? If don't nobody else want to do it, I do. Because I don't want to see this. Not on my watch. I'm one of them ones. I know if I was born in the slave days where they was whipping people with chains, baby, woo! I would have been a modern day Harriet Tubman. Shout out to sis. Is you crazy? I'm not cleaning anything. I'm not giving suck to anything. We can throw these hands. I will lead a revolt. Out, everybody. Let's go. Then start beating them up for the ones who didn't want to go. What? No. I'm a real warrior by blood. I can't even help it myself. I used to think I was weird because I love to fight. I was just fighting the wrong type of fight, but I'm a warrior. Okay? You can't turn that thing on and turn it off. It's like once it's on, it's on. Like for real, for real. I don't got no chicken in my blood. I'm fighting for children. I'm fighting for adults, for elderly people who can't help themselves, but for the ones who can. What is you sitting around for? Is we really like gonna sit back and let these cats just do whatever they want to do, and all we want to do is sit on social media and talk about what they're doing? No, what are you doing to stop them from doing what they're doing? Hello, somebody. Ain't nobody got no time to talk. Ain't nobody got no time to be burning down their buildings. We don't own none of that stuff, marching around their streets, being beaten with batons and sprayed with, man, that is old. That is Dr. Martin Luther King. Oh, is you crazy? No, we fight the right way. Yeah, we fight the right way. Since the only thing that you have over us is financial power, that's how we fight back. That's how we fight back. We take our power back. The only thing that you have, there's no difference between your skin, your corporation. There's no difference between you and I. It's just that you got access to stuff that I have never had access. And now I need to gain access so I can go free all the slaves. You understand me? We not all finna pay you $50,000 to learn your secrets. No, ma'am, no, sir. One of us gonna pay $50,000, and then everybody else is getting in for $5.99. Hello, somebody. No. Let me show y'all what the goal is. I said I was only gonna be here under an hour. This type of stuff rile me up. Because no matter what, I love my people. Don't ever misconstrue that. I love my people. I weep over my people a lot. I go through hell because I have this unexplainable passion for my people. Enough is enough. We are beautiful people, and we allow everybody else to use us except us. We don't have no communities. We don't own no real estate. We don't own anything. It is time to change that. We don't need them to take care of us. We got us. We should take care of us. We know how to take care of everybody else. We do a damn good job taking care of us. We know how to take care of everybody else. Okay? We know how to take care of everybody else. We do a daggone job taking care of ourselves. We know how to raise other people's children. We know how to let them suck from our breasts, nurture them, give them nourishment. We know how to clean. We know how to plant. We know how to harvest. We know how to sow. We know how to create. We know how to invent. What? We let everybody else use us. We own face of perm boxes, and we don't even own any perm chemicals. It's our face. Everybody want to be hip-hop Harry. Everybody want to be rap queens, okay? Even in the Geico commercial, even in the Kroger commercial, they want to have some type of bebop hip-hop. You understand me? They want us in their restaurants. We let everybody use us, but we don't use ourselves. What's going on? Salute to you, beloved. Much love to you as well, okay? Much love to all my cousins. I'm not hollering at y'all. Holler because I'm passionate. I love y'all. If ain't nobody told y'all that, I'm telling you that today. I love you enough to fight for you. I don't have to know you. I love you enough to keep standing when I want to quit. When the enemy is trying to pressurize and take me out, I love you enough to get up another day and say, not so. Enough is enough. Okay? Enough is enough. That's just the way I feel. And if you want to go, I want to show you. Let me show you this before I get to talk about other stuff, okay? Let me show y'all this. Because this is just, this is the tip of the iceberg. We got digital IDs. We cannot fly in our own country, state to state, without having a digital ID. We cannot enter into any federal buildings. I hope y'all see where this is going. Okay? They are rolling out UBI, Universal Basic Income programs. They calling it pilot programs, where they are giving underprivileged and impoverished people. They always think we need a damn handout, bro. We don't. We are kings and queens. Literally. The whole world. They even go all off into the motherland, okay? To go study us. Experiment on us. And we don't know our own value and our own worth. Man. Breaks my heart. But I will keep pounding on the door. You hear me? Till you wake up. I will keep pounding on the door. You tired of me? Turn me off. Unfollow me, unsubscribe. I don't care. I am that persistent neighbor. See, I got a different type of passion. I'm the woman for the job. I got a different type of passion. People be like, oh, that woman lost her 2 boys. I'm like, yeah, I'm sad. And I'm in a lot of pain for losing my kids. But baby, you just awakened the beast. Won't lose no more on my watch. Finna go buy me a bullhorn. Who wanna buy me a bullhorn? I'm about, who wanna invest in getting Dr. T a bullhorn so I will be known as the bullhorn lady. I will go in every community, any community, okay? Because I fear no man and no woman, and say, let my people go and educate them for the free 99. Hey, look, come on, we not doing this, okay? We not doing this at all. We finna come out of this degradation. That's what we gonna do. Everybody ain't gonna want to go. Everybody ain't gonna believe. So why Harriet Tubman said, I could have freed a lot more slaves if they only knew they were slaves. That's real facts. Everybody don't want to go. So I say I'm not here for everybody, but I'm here for somebody. Look at these evil people's agenda. I have a lot more to show y'all that will blow y'all mind. Probably make you lose sleep. Because you be like, dang, I didn't even know that. What? Like they moving like that? Man, these devils is out here deviling. Let me show y'all this next thing, okay? I gotta hurry up and go. I literally only got 3 opportunities for y'all to take advantage of, okay? I just want to help whoever want to be helped. It ain't got to be a whole bunch, but listen, if you ready to go get their stuff, I'm ready to take you and show you how to go get it. Period, point blank. I got their secrets that they hid from us. I got their strategies. I got their systems. I have it all. I went in on a heist the whole legal way, not illegal, okay? Because nothing that I do is fraudulent. I'm playing your game, but I'm not playing games. Not like that. I'm clean as fish vagina, okay? I don't break the law at all. But I went in on a heist as my God sent me to do so and took all of their stuff, took all of their information, took all of their strategies, took all of their, people think, oh, the warfare that I'm dealing with it for a reason, okay? Principalities and powers are pissed off. I sit on a platform and pronounce what I'm doing for my people. So I tell you how to share these things, okay? Can't wait to get back home. OMG, it's on and popping. But check this out, okay? This is their, and I know it's a little blurry, this is their digital identity framework. This is their digital identity agenda for 2030, okay? You see it right there in the middle. Let me see what this say. It's a daycare here, people here. Overview, my bad. People, things, and entities. So digital ID will be used for entities. It will be used for people, okay? It will be used for overview, administrative work, and it will be used for things. Now let's see what things and what people and all of that will this have. Telecommunications, and I know it looks blurry, okay? To monitor devices and to monitor devices and services transmitting data, something in quality traffic congestion. So everything telecommunications, that's cell phones. Okay? That is cell phones, anything we communicate on. Digital ID will be mandatory by 2029. Definitely full-fledged in 2030. Healthcare. For users to be able to access your dango insurance, to get treatment, to monitor health devices, wearables for care providers to demonstrate their qualifications. Baby, you can't even say you are a healthcare practitioner without having a wearable. I'm going to get a better image for y'all so y'all can see. But I'm reading to you what it said. This is for users to access resources and treatment to monitor health devices, wearables for care providers to demonstrate their qualifications. So for nurses that think they safe, you're not safe. Baby, if you don't got that thing tracking you, you ain't working in the healthcare services. Financial services, okay? You will have to have digital ID to open bank accounts, to carry out online financial transactions. What the hell? What the hell? For food and sustainability. For farmers and consumers to verify, oh my God, to verify provenance of produce, to enhance value, and to incentivize in the, in the supply chains, okay? For farmers and consumers to verify provenance of produce to enhance value and credibility in supply chain. So you mean to tell me we can't eat food or get food unless we have the digital ID? What in the, y'all see this? For travel and mobility, to book trips, to go through border patrol between countries or regions, you will have to have digital ID. For humanitarian response, to access services, to demonstrate qualifications, to work in a foreign country. For e-commerce, to be able to shop, to conduct business, infrastructure and transactions, to shop, to conduct business transactions and secure payments. You have to have digital ID. Social media platforms for social infrastructures, to access third-party services that rely on social media logins, social platforms. You won't be able to get on no Facebook. You won't be able to get on no Instagram, okay? Without having digital ID by 2030. This is bananas. E-government for citizens to access any services. Dang, no welfare, no none of that. To file your taxes, to vote, and to conduct benefits. Collect benefits, It's blurry. It's not me, it's them. For citizens to access any services, file their taxes, vote, or to collect benefits. Y'all see this? 2 forms of telecommunication. In order for users to own and use devices, for service providers to monitor devices and data on the something, and data on the, I can't get that one, on the network, okay? So for users to own and use devices, for service providers to monitor devices and data on the network, you will have to have digital ID. Y'all see that? What's y'all thoughts on that? Talk back to me. Because that is coming by 2030. And the pieces is already in place right now in 2026. which is only 4 years, 3 years, and some change away. Y'all still think it's a game? We 3 years away from total totalitarianism. This is the agenda of 2030. And then you got RFK talking about we're going to have to wear tracking devices to monitor our health by 2029. That's in 2 years and some change. Then you got this man resetting the whole financial system. They say that any day he's doing so much damage and causing so much havoc and pissing so many people off that they are planning an EMP, a multi-EMP attack. China, Russia, Iran, and everybody else is pissed off. Nigeria, Greenland. Where did he just go raid and take their president? Okay, over there, Colombia, he told him he coming in there. Mexico, Cuba, okay, he coming up in there as well. Greenland, he said in the next week or so, we'll have their whole entire territory. What? The pieces are in place. Not to mention, the man just said, during an election, if there ever breaks out a war, it suspends the election and the president remains the president indefinitely. Get to change laws and rules and all of that, because every executive order, every right that you think you have is gone out the door. Okay? This whole shooting in Minneapolis, the Somali fraud, I mean, we got to wake up, get up, stand up, okay? Stand up for your life. Get up, stand up. Don't be afraid to fight. Get up, listen. This is going to affect so many of us. Let me show y'all. Elon Musk, that devil. Call it what it is, okay? Elon mass produce brain chips. Man. Brain chips. 2026. And he said they will produce 1 million humanoid robots to take our place every single year from 2026 to 2030. They will mass produce 1 million humanoid robots that can do construction work, that can do CPR, police work, food service work, fitness work. When I tell you, get out of the matrix, okay? Get the hell out. Get the hell out of the matrix. Okay, get out. Show you this last thing, then I had to come by here and show y'all another time. All right, check this out. Let me stop the screen over there. I'm just going to let y'all see this on the screen. I ain't going to flip the camera around over here. You can go type in on Google, Elon Musk mass produce brain chips 2026, okay? Business Insider, since this is a well-trusted website. Musk plans high volume production of Neuralink brain chip. Elon Musk on January 1st said he is planning to ramp up production of his Neuralink brain chip in 2026 and will automate the procedure to implant them. On who? On who? He said these brain chips were for people that had disabilities. Why would you need to produce mass volumes, millions of them, okay? And then have these robots putting this stuff in these people. See, y'all thought I was crazy when I came by here and told y'all, like in 2020, about these human sleeves, where you can actually get your body inside, get your spirit or your soul, excuse me, not your spirit, that belongs to God. Get your soul inside of a human sleeve. Let me see if I have enough time to show y'all that real quick, okay? Elon Musk is planning to ramp up production of his Neuralink brain chips in 2026. Elon Musk said he's planning to ramp up production. We just said that. And he will automate the procedure to plant them into humans. Neuralink will start, now this thing want to start glitching. Neuralink will start high volume production of brain computer interface devices this year, said Musk in a Tuesday X post. The startup, co-founded by Musk in 2016, is developing technology that enables people to control computers using an implanted microchip. Didn't that good old book say they will receive a chip in a brain or in a hand, in a forehead, okay, or in a hand? Why would you ever need to put a chip inside of a human being and talk about so that they can't die? So you trying to make immortal demons, okay? This is not the God gene. Ooh, y'all better wake up. Lord, let me see if I can find this video for y'all. Y'all better wake up. Okay? Let me show you this while I'm here. Okay? Let me show you this while I'm here. Y'all got to wake up. We got to do something. And we need to come together. Why are we not coming together? Huh? Why are we not building communities? We have all the tools and resources, the knowledge, the skills, the blueprint, the framework. Why are we not doing that? Elon Musk, 1 million humanoid. This is why he was able to say by 2030, every American, every person in the world would have to be on universal basic income. I'm going to show y'all that too. But y'all can go type this in so I can just stick straight to this and get in here and get out. Elon Musk, 100 million humanoid robots by 2026. I actually showed y'all the video. Okay? I'm not going to show y'all that here because they stay coming for me. Okay? Tesla's Optimus is pitched as an all-purpose humanoid robot that can do all the heavy lifting on factory floors and free us from drudgery at home. I don't know if y'all know that on Amazon they released this ugly little robot that was in there making people drinks, going to the refrigerator. They thought it was funny. Somebody went and bought them. Well, oh, this is going to clean my house for me. This is going to do my chores for me. This is going to, you know what I'm saying, make my life easier. Are you stupid? The book, Nothing is the Truth, Everything is a Lie by James W. Lee exposes a lot of these. Yeah, I got to get that. Okay, let me screenshot that. Hold on. Okay, I got it. Because I love reading literature. I do, okay? The future of Tesla is an army of humanoid robots. That's all this man want to do. Is create this. Okay? Must say that he will build 1 million humanoid robots. Let me type this in the correct way. Every year. Boom. Right here. 2026. You ought to see these things. Nobody care about them. And y'all know what the gag is that pisses me off? Y'all know what the gag is that pisses me off? Elon Musk okay? This will piss me off. Let me blow this up for you. Let me read this to y'all. Elon Musk's company, primarily SpaceX and Tesla, have secured tens of billions of dollars in U.S. government contracts, loans, and subsidies, with SpaceX being a major NASA and DoD contractor for launches, satellite services, Starlink, and lunar missions, Artemis, while Tesla benefited from early loans, tax credits, and manufacturing incentives, forming a deep financial entanglement that has drawn scrutiny for potential conflicts of interest and ethical concerns, especially regarding defense spending and regulatory oversight. Let me put y'all up on game. Elon Musk is an African. He is not an American. He holds an American passport, citizenship, okay? But he is African. Came over here and then received tens of billions of dollars in government contracts. And why, my people? Huh? Why we ain't really putting in the work to get none? Why we ain't signing up to learn how to go get them? I will wait. The very systems that imprisoned us is the very systems we can go back and hit. Okay? Oh, you put me in juvenile hall? Now I'm going into the juvenile hall facilities and I'm educating them. So when they get out, they are able to be reintroduced into mainstream society. I'm educating them, letting them know that they backgrounds that they pass don't have a dang on thing to do with starting a business. Because see, you got my people out here coming out here to the street, returning back to the street, to the crimes and different things, because you make it hard for them to get jobs. We don't need no damn jobs. Okay? Because a business ain't got no background, and a business ain't got no prison record, and a business ain't ever been in jail, nor do it have a court order. Hello, somebody. So I'm going to teach my people the truth, because the truth makes you free. Then I'm going to tell them to turn around with the business they created and then sell the services to the government. Get your money back. Get your money back. And you ain't even got to do none of the work. Get your money back. Then I'll go find somebody else to do the work and pay them to do the work. And I just get paid because I can't. I told y'all the last couple of lives ago. What you think they unalived Dr. Martin Luther King for? If you was on that live, do you know why they unalived him? They did not unalive him because he was marching. They did not unalive Dr. Martin Luther King because he was preaching. They did not unalive Dr. Martin Luther King because he stood his ground. Okay? Okay? Let me show you what they unalived Dr. Martin Luther King about. Let me show y'all. Okay? This is what they unalived Dr. Martin Luther King about. Okay? I want y'all to see something first, real quick. Before we go here, I want y'all to see something else. Now, I'm going to let y'all see this, okay? This was Dr. Martin Luther King's mission. We're coming to get our check. He said, we're coming to the White House and we're coming to get our check. That's what he said. Where are you going? We going to the White House and we coming to get our check. Now, I can go back and show you. What was he talking about? What check was he talking about? These ones right here. Yeah, they wasn't mad about him marching. Okay? They was mad that he was taking people in there to go get them government contracts. That's what they was mad at. They was mad that he tricked them and showed the people how to go in and take back their reparations, their 40 acres and a mule and everything else. I don't care if you black or white. This system then took from us all. Okay? While Martin Luther King didn't directly manage government trust, his activism for economic justice and equal opportunity profoundly influenced policies, legislations that led to the Civil Rights Act. He took the people in there to get government contracts. And when they found out what he was doing, he had to go. Period, point blank. I'm telling y'all, why you ain't went and go get you some? If they are using contracts to make weapons and different systems and all of this stuff to work against us, fair exchange ain't no robbery. We gonna go get government contracts and get that big bag to work back against y'all. Hello, somebody. But my people not picking up what I'm putting down, apparently. They keep playing, want to go work this 9 to 5. You too, sister. Choctaw Indian, okay? You too. They owe you reparations too for what they did to our ancestors. Okay? Period. So now I'm going to tell y'all and offer y'all opportunity to go with me to get their money and to build our own economies. Okay? I don't care if that looks like going back to the motherland. I think I'm going to open up that opportunity here on. I've been missing in action in a sense because I'm on an assignment to save a person's life. Okay? But it's on and it's popping. We ain't got no time to play at all. And so I want to give you guys a few opportunities. You see the sword coming. What you do is up to you. The pieces are all in place, and I'm not playing with these people. I hope you're not either. With that being said, okay, this is scriptural. Just go read Ecclesiastes 11, 1 and 2. Cast your seed across many waters. For you never know what type of harvest it's going to bring you and when the harvest is going to come. But it's definitely one going to come. Okay? Don't put all your seeds and your eggs in one basket. What does that mean? We buying up land in Liberia. We buying up land in Nigeria. And not only are we buying up land, we are also starting businesses internationally online. Because everything is online. Okay? Right here and right now. We're not just building in the United States. We're building abroad. That way, if stuff get rough and tough and we got to get up out of here, we already got somewhere situated and stable, and we got some income coming in. Okay? Not dollar bill currency. And then they incentivize you to come and buy land. Anyway, they give you free land in some places. Okay? They give you free land. We need to learn about that. Why? Because that's called diversifying. Nobody putting all their eggs in one basket over here in America. No. I have an international automated business. Shows you how to start up a business within 30 days or less. Internationally, okay? I have contacts and connection to use some land internationally for the low. Okay, I will show you how to get funding for that land so that no money come out of your pocket if you want to be able to diversify. Okay, I'm only going to open that up for 3 or 4 people. And the only reason why I'm saying that is because I just thought about it. Okay, I haven't even mentioned this mentorship, but since I brought it up here, I'm going to give 3 or 4 people at the most the opportunity to get in on the mentorship. Okay. It is the international automated. We can start an Airbnb over there. They're building a world soccer arena, okay? Um, in several parts of South Africa, um, several parts of Africa. There's different places where you can go to and have Airbnb. You can also do cafes. You can do health and wellness. Everybody and their mama gotta learn this whole AI digital stuff. If you good with that, okay, you can do something in that space. Health, anything in the health space, anything in the wellness space, anything in the parenting space, okay? And this ain't no shade to my cousins over there, but they like on fourth and fifth grade level, if even that, when it comes to education. And that is why they have been taken advantage of the way that they have been taken advantage of, because they lack the knowledge, they lack the education. So there is a lot. And when you go over there and buy land and start not only buying land, but start developing like community projects, so they have universities that people got to walk days to get to the university. When they get there to go to school, they got to walk days back to get to school. They don't have no dorms. They don't have no Airbnb. So you coming in doing some type of community development like that, okay? I'm just giving y'all some game that I would give to you in a mentorship so you can set this thing up the proper way. Start getting you some passive income from across the waters. But they don't have nothing like that. What we have in America, okay, infrastructure in America, you go over there, you would be a gazillionaire, literally, for just one idea. Let me build five apartments right here, a little cul-de-sac. Let me build a triplex. And then for those who don't want to walk days to get back home and come back to school, then, we have this Airbnb temporary or these dorms or whatever the case may be, okay? I have a client whose husband just drilled and found so much gold. I'm going to ask for permission. I'm going to be discreet. I'm going to share it. Drill and found so much gold. Let me tell y'all something. They have government contracts to build internationally, to give you access to all of that, okay? I'm only going to allow 3 or 4 people in it. I'm not going to charge the $9.97 like I normally do. I'm going to charge, or I'm going to say the investment is $4.97 for you to be able to have an international business that you can work here in the United States without even having to be present internationally. Have it set up, the paperwork process, how to get everything going from start to finish, okay? And how to really thrive outside of this American soil. It don't have to just be Africa. You can actually start it in Thailand. Everybody is moving there, okay? All over the place, okay? But these are just some very hot spots where people are moving to. Thailand is one of them. Africa is very much so one of them. Senegal is very much so. It's in the path of growth. It's where they build in all these Olympic, so that they can participate in the Olympics and different things of that sort. So I have that. Even though I wasn't going to mention that, I have that. Second thing I want to mention, okay? If you can help people solve a money problem, you will never have a money problem of your own. If you can help people find money, you can always know that you will have money and you will never have to go looking for it because you know where it's at. Most importantly, because we don't have a lot of time to trade, we do not have a lot of time to waste. We don't have a lot of muscle to actually use to try to go do some of the things that we need to do to put together our own community, to gather, to neighbor, to barter with each other. If we can't use your currency, then we need to have things that we can barter with, okay? And we need to know what those things are. Things that everybody needs, okay? So the thing that I came by here for is I'm going to open 10 spots for those who want to know how to get to the bag. I'm not talking about for you to get to the bag so you can go spend it, so you can go splurge it. I'm talking about how to go in, and when I say get to the bag, I'm talking about getting their money, okay? $250,000 plus. I don't care if your credit is bad. We got you, okay? We got plays, and we got legal hacks using consumer law and legal attorneys to get your credit score up. We got trade lines, we can boost your score, okay? We can sweep it, we can delete it, we can boost it, and we can go get it back all within 30 days or less. Real talk. Doesn't matter if you got experience, don't matter if you know what you're doing, doesn't matter. You can get $250,000 in funding. It's a way to do it. It's called funding stacking. It's not just going to one bank, even though one bank will give you $200,000. But if I show you how to get $250,000 from one bank, and then you turn around and they give you another $150,000 from another bank, Chase will give you $150,000. I have over 30 banks that will fund you. Okay? I have bank connects. I have reps that tell you exactly what they're going to need, how your credit profile to be, what score you're going to need, and they will get you funded for $300,000, $400,000, $500,000. I have SBA. Same thing Elon Musk did, we going to do. Okay? Your credit ain't even got to be all 100% perfect to go get some SBA 7-8 money, okay? And microloan money. That's what they call low-hanging fruit, but it ain't low-hanging to us. $1 million ain't low-hanging to us at all, okay? So I am going to, while I'm opening up 10 spots, I'm pulling this out of the vault. I'm doing it because there's an urgency. Before they crash this dollar or crash this grid, we got to, and it don't take a whole bunch of us, but a handful of us. Just like it don't take a whole bunch of them to run the UN. It's a small handful of them, powerful men running the whole entire world and dictating the whole entire world. I'm looking for 10 people that want to go with me and get this funding, okay? After we get this funding, we definitely want to invest in homes, real estate. We want to invest in land. You're free to do whatever you want to, because people will come in, get the information, get the funding, and go about their own way. There is no commitment to nobody else, but it would be wise if we can go to a city, okay? Or we can go buy a whole entire town. We can all come together with the funding that we have accumulated to buy property, to buy assets, to buy resources. Why? Because then we're going to turn around and we're going to go get some more funding, okay, for the build. We have builders who will build you new construction, or we can either go and buy, okay? There is a tax auction where you can go buy a 4-bedroom house right now that is valued at $400,000 for $19,000 in Texas. 10,000 in Las Vegas, Nevada, 9,000 in Georgia. I know where to go buy the properties. If you want to rehab them, if you want to buy something for like 3,000 and it needs a roof, you can use the funding that we're going to get to be able to do that. Number one, it eradicates homelessness. Number two, it allows you to have a forever place to say that you own outright. You don't have to be in debt 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years. You know what I'm saying? 40, 50 years after you done passed away, your family in debt, trying to keep a family home. Okay? We're not doing stuff like that. We're not doing stuff like that at all. I'm going to show you where the land is at. I'm going to show you where the houses is at. I'm going to show you how to take your money and go buy a business that is already generating income. Say, for instance, you want to go buy a health and wellness center. They want $50,000. You got $250,000. You still left working with $200,000. $50,000 of that is going to go buy a cash flowing business, a health and wellness business that's already generating what? $15,000, $20,000 a month. You take that business that's now generating revenue and you go over here to the SBA and you say, I have this business. I'm looking to get $1 million loan so I can expand or buy multiple ones of these. They say, okay, fine. For $1 million, we need 10% down. If you bring us $75,000, you got $200,000 left. We'll give you the $1 million. You take that million, you go buy a whole hotel or you go buy a whole apartment complex. You can buy it already done. Now you just rinse, wash, and repeat. This is already generating income. Now you go buy your second property, you go back to the SBA. Hey, I need funding for this one so we can expand and buy more. I hope you are picking up what I'm putting down, okay? I don't give this game to nobody unless you are in my $25,000 mastermind. I have connections to all the investors. If you go find it, they will invest the money to you, especially if the numbers look right. You don't even have to go the traditional way. You don't even have to go to no bank. I'm going to show you multiple ways to get money so you never have to use any of your money after you make the investment to come and learn the game. Not only that, I'm going to give you the software and I'm going to give you the systems so now you can help other people get funded. No experience. You can do this from at the house without ever showing your face. Hey, anybody with a 660 credit score? I can help you get $200,000 in funding. Hey, I got a 660. Those are called leads. You go help them and say, for instance, they don't have the score or the profile right, looking right to go get $200,000. They only can get $50,000. That is a $5,000 payout for you if you're doing percentage based. I'll show you how to go get $200,000. I'll show you how to go get $1 million in funding. That's $100,000, 10% for you. And you got them approved, so you pay yourself on your own invoice. Whoop-de-whoop. I got the systems, so you ain't got to worry about what if I do it and they run off. No, they can't run off. Okay, you got the systems and you got the software. Everything comes through you, guaranteed, hands down. Why do I want to take 10 people and do this? Because we need to be buying back and taking back territory. Not just for us and our families, but for those who God is going to send, the disabled, the elderly, the younger people. We got to be in position for them as well. We cannot let this government come in and take our young people, our citizens, and our elderly citizens, or those that are disabled who can't even help themselves. And God has given us the ability to help ourselves without even leaving the house. We can go and buy farmland because that's the best land to buy. It gives you water rights. So you don't have to worry about townsman watershed. It gives you power rights, right? So you have your own utilities or solar or whatever you want to use off of it. I'm only opening up 10 spots, and I'm not even going to make you invest a lot of money. Not even 1K. It's going to be $9.97. And within the next 30 to 60 days, you will have up to $250,000 in funding. Follow the system, follow the steps. We all will have $250,000 plus. I've showed y'all more than enough receipts. If you missed the last slide, I showed you clients. Okay, I'm only looking for 10. And some might say, well, $9.97, baby, you're gonna, and when I say baby, I'm not being disrespectful. You're going to eat it up. You're gonna pay it out on bills and not be able to get it back, not be able to even have an action to continue to make more money, or you can invest it into something that's going to make you more than you ever held, seen, etc. Once you have the systems, it's game over. Money is needed every day by everybody. Tax preparers, realtors, real estate investors, brokers, everybody need money. You, I, everybody need money. This is a business that don't go out of business. This is a business that is recession proof, possession proof, inflation proof, pandemic proof, whatever proof these devils want to get out here and do, it's proofable. It supersedes that proof. Everybody is going to need access to credit and funding, especially if you over 18. I want to invite 10 men or women, okay? It doesn't matter if it's 10 women, 10 men, 5 men, 5 women, 8 women, 2 men, 10 of us. And we need to get started now, okay? We need to get started before they stop us from running plays that we have to run in order to be able to do this. If you trust yourself enough to invest in yourself enough, use their money. You got a credit card, use that. Okay? Use their money to leverage to make you more money. I guarantee you, hands down, I'm going to show you $1 million. I'm going to help you get your $250,000 first. And then we're going to help others. This is the number one business model. Outside of everything else, this is the number one business model that pays you what you want. And it allows you to play the same game that the wealthy play. Is there anybody ready to go? Put a me in the chat. And again, it might not be for everybody, and that's cool. It might not be for everybody, and that is absolutely fine. I don't want it to be for everybody, but it's for somebody, okay? And I felt led, according to all of the stuff that is happening, and us not having the means or the wherewithal to go out and work as hard as we would need to work to even be able to obtain a fraction of that. I'm going to show you where they money at, okay? And I'm going to show you exactly what I'm talking about with these receipts, then I'm gone. Y'all already know I'm not going to beg a single soul. This is for those who know in a spirit man. It's time to go, and I want to know. I don't ever come out here. I'll tell you, hey, I'll do it for you. Okay? I charge thousands of dollars to do it for you. Real talk. But here is an opportunity where you can actually learn how to do it yourself. I'm not giving you a fish to eat. You run out of that funding, then what you going to do? No, you're going to forever know what to do because you have the system. You have the system. I'm going to move on to 2 more opportunities. Then I'm going to get out y'all here, okay? Told y'all I wasn't going to be here this long, but charge to my head, not to my heart. Hopefully I ain't passed it up. Hold on. While I'm scrolling, is there any questions for me from anybody? How y'all feeling? What are your thoughts? Let me know. I'm gonna come back here. I'll come back to that. Let me show y'all what type of funding awaits you. Was this the photo that I wanted to see? Hold on. Yep. I have a better view of that. Okay. Digital identity. I thought I had another one, but the one that I had in there was very blurry. Let me get my buns up here at the top. Show you these receipts, okay? I think you're so intelligent, sister. Thank you. Praise God. If you knew where the Lord brought me from, listen, it said God be all the glory. It ain't got nothing to do with Dr. T. When you get hit as bad as I have been hit and hurt as much as I have been hurt by this wicked evil system, I can't call it nothing else other than what it is. It's a wicked evil system that have hurt us all. I just choose to be one of the ones to say, not on my watch. Not on my watch. Okay? This is how you stack that funding, okay? Let me turn the camera around over here as well. This is how you stack that funding, okay? We got 16,000 there. No payment is needed at this time. You'll be notified when it's time to pay. You've been approved. Hold on, I might be going the wrong way. Let's see. Okay. We're going to go ahead and get you another 11,000. Okay. Now you're working with 27,000. This is how you get to 250K. We do funding stacking. Okay. Here go another 10,000. This is how we do funding stacking. Here go another 10,000. We just stack it. This is how you do funding stacking. We scroll on up here because there's some more. Hold on 1 second. I think it's up here somewhere. Okay, where are you at? You're hiding from me, hiding from me. Here's some funding, okay? For our clients. This is how we do funding stacking, okay? That's 80,000. This is how we do funding stacking. This is how we do it. Okay, let me block out their name. It's 50,000. This is how we do funding stacking. And I want to show you how to do exactly. And this is how your credit profile needs to look. That's why you need to get that sweep. Y'all know I got a 24-hour sweep. It works on TransUnion. I'll talk about that in just a moment. Let me stay focused because I got to go. You come down here. Somewhere. I got a million photos, okay? Don't pay me no mind. I got a million receipts because success leave clues, but it also leave receipts. I digged it out. I'll take snapshots of everything. I think we're getting to it. Hold on. Somewhere up in here. I think I'm just going to take a whole day, one day, and just go through all of this stuff with y'all. A whole entire day. You hear me? I got so much stuff. It's too much for me. Real talk. I need to show y'all a lot of stuff. Where is this at? I know I didn't scroll all the way down here. Wow. Or did I? Look at the chip stuff. I gotta show y'all that with Sweden, all this mandatory digital stuff. I just don't have the time to do it right now. But I definitely gotta come back by here and let y'all see all this stuff. I think we're getting close now. I remember seeing them photos somewhere around here. Is that it? Nope. Nope. All right, I got so many photos. I might have to. What is this? Okay, yeah, it's some funding. I know that for sure. Okay, this is how we do funding stacking. We'll get you 23,000 there. Go take that 22,000 right there, and go take that that 21,000 right there, right? And now you got $66,000 on one walk. I'll show you how to take their money to pay back the monthly payments for up to 2 years. Okay? Show you how to do that. And this is how you get paid. Now you go ahead and you get them 66,000 at 6,600 payout for you. It's 10%. That's just on one person. Okay? That's just on one person. Wanted to show you some big ones from American Express. I think I'm getting real close, and then I'm going to go ahead and go on to the next, okay? We becoming bankers in 2026. We're not playing this type of games with these type of people. I don't remember. Here we go. I was about to say, I don't remember it being way down here. Here we go. Okay. You see this? This is on the business side. We're going to get you right. So I said 250,000 because we didn't been able to get a client 220,000. Okay. And then as you can see with the other stacking, you have over 250,000. Of course, people are doing these things. I don't recommend it. If you need a vehicle, then by all means necessary. No, take that and go buy you some assets. Okay. It's $25,000. We don't preach what we don't do. That's my husband's name, Marcus. We do it for us first. Then we turn around and do it for everybody else or help them do it for themselves. Okay? How is it to get you approved for 137,500? Okay? Let's go. 137,500 in funding. Okay? This is our nonprofit. $36,000 in funding. We know where to go get you funded. So I'm going to stop with all of the receipts because we can be here and I don't got that much type of time to be here. But when I tell you that I am going to help you go get you first $250,000 and then show you how to do this. It does not even take 5 minutes of your time. Using software, it don't even take 2 minutes. You see how I say pre-qualify, pre-qualify, pre-qualify. You seen them offers 23, 22, 21. That's a system. In 2 minutes, you can already have you $6,000. Okay? Got them 100,000, that's a $10,000 bag. And as you can see, you can get big amounts, big limits. All right? So if y'all want a spot, it's only 10. I ain't shared it with everybody else. I'm sharing it with you first. We know how to get funds. We know how to get you funded. I don't care what your credit is, whoop-de-whoop, blah, blah, blah. We have the 24-hour credit sweep. It works on TransUnion only, okay? It works on TransUnion only. We have the 24 hours. Sweeps your credit in 24 hours. Okay? If you have openings in February, please contact me. I will. Yes, for sure. Let's see what's after one. I'm just gonna put this up here. And just leave that up here, okay? Because that's the main dish. But the credit sweep. Credit sweep works on TransUnion only. It sweeps you in 24 hours. When I say sweeps you, your profile has to look a certain way before they start offering you funding. Okay? They do not want late payments or inquiries. So that's what the sweep does. It takes care of all of that for you. Okay? Just like it do for these ones you're going to see here on the screen. Okay? As well as with the trade lines, which I'll talk about next. Did the sweep, the trade lines, was able to go run up a bag and get their vehicle. Okay? Changing lives out here. That's what they want to go do. That's not what I recommend. Okay? But we use it, get that score to a 700-800, then we go run up the bag. Now, this is a new 2026 hack. Okay? It's a TransUnion legitimate sweep that sweeps you. It's a script. You call them on the phone. You got to know exactly what to say. It's documentation that you have to submit to them via email, but it sweeps you in 24 hours, right? And then after it sweeps you on TransUnion, I give you 6 banks that only pull from TransUnion to go get you a funding bag fast, okay? Just think, if you can have all your negative debt that's been harassing you, following you around for your whole life, swept, get it off. And let me show you why the best time would be right now. The best time would be right now because mostly everything on your credit report is a lie and it's illegal. And why not go to TransUnion? Y'all can't get it right. Y'all can't keep our information safe. This is why it's the best time to run this play right now. TransUnion faces second-class action over data breach involving 4.4 million individuals January 1st, okay? This is why right now, right now, you should go ahead and make them clean all that up. Clean it all up. I'm a victim, okay? You just sold my information. Most of us, I know, but I'm just saying us because I'm not above anybody else. If you have any of these violations on your credit report, you can sue the banks and the credit reporting agencies, okay? If you have a credit report that shows balance due on a settled or paid account, you can sue them. If you have report shows a balance after the creditor discharged the debt with a 1099-C, this is called a charge-off, you can sue them. If you have duplicate accounts on your credit report, same account reported 2 or 3 times, sue. If the debt buyer and original credit both reported a balance due, you can sue. So if you did business with AT&T and you turn around and they sold it to ABC, sue them both, okay? So many other things that our people just don't know, and I want to help you. I want to help you. You can get this 24-hour sweep and the 6 banks where you can go and get you a big bag fast in funding. Okay, I have the 24-hour sweep. It works only on TransUnion. There is a data breach. There is a play that you play step by step, script on a phone that you call. Now you can go get the funding. Take the very next day after your credit has been swept, go to 3 banks out of the 6. Go get you 50 to 100,000 there. Then the next day, go to the remainder 3 and get you whatever they're gonna give you there. Okay, you can get this sweep and funding play for $200 only on this live. You can't even get the becoming your own bank, that whole little become your own funding company. If I offer that at a later time, it would be a different price. What I'm offering it for on this live is on live only offers. It's scrolling at the bottom of the screen. It says on live only opportunities. You got to be ready to go when somebody come knocking on your door. It's your time. There's no other reason why it should not be your time. The time is now. Whatever you've been praying for, asking about, stressing about, worrying about, your time is now. Here's your answer. Come get you some of this money. And no, it's not all about money, but the good book says money answereth all things. You can't even get dressed without money. You can't buy food without money. You can't have warm shelter without money. You can't fill up a gas tank without money. You can't pay your bills without money. You need more money, okay? If you want that sweep, just put sweep in the chat, okay? Payment information is on the screen as well. You can go ahead and make your payment. I'm not giving everybody access to that sweep. I literally said 5, and 2 of those spots are gone. So I'm going to let 3 of y'all get that sweep for $200 and the funding play that goes with it. So you can get swept, deleted, and then get you a bag. Okay. Last but never least is the trade line plug, the trade line play. This will absolutely generate you $10,000 every single month, like clockwork. Trade lines is helping people boost their credit scores who have low scores. If I have a $50,000 credit limit that the banks then lent me, you can do this yourself. When they give you them credit cards, okay, they give you that loan, they give you that credit card, whatever amount credit card they give to you, you now can allow your kids or your spouse or whoever to access your trade line as an authorized user. They don't get your card. They don't get to spend your money. They don't get to know none of your personal information. It is only added to help boost scores. That's it. You can actually have your score boosted 700 to 800 range in as little as 7 to 10 days with a trade line. Okay, I'm gonna show you what trade line is what it looks like. Let me find it real quick. Hold on, let me go up here and find it, and then I gotta jump off. Here we go. Let me blow this up. Okay. Okay, cool. So this is what a trade line look like. And let me show you how you can make trade a $10,000 profit. And I'm gonna show you some receipts, then I'm gonna get up out of here. You see this American Express? It's a $35,000 limit. They have many spots available. Because this is a $35,000 limit, however long it's been in an establishment, it can be 11 years, it can be for 22 years. Utilization is under 10%. All that history is added to your credit report. Okay? All of this history, the 800 credit score they got, the $35,000 limit, it's been reporting accurately with good positive history for the last 11 years, and it's under the percentage. The moment this is added, this boosts your score 100 to 200 points. Not only do it do that, it now allows when your credit get pulled and you go looking for funding or a car or a house, as you seen that other person say, trade line work, trade line hit, I went and got my car. Okay, so now you got this reporting there. They see that somebody else then gave you $35,000. It would not even harm them to give you $200,000 because they see the history. You go put this $35,000 trade line right with this $20,000 trade line. Now you have $55,000 reporting. Okay. Since they got many, I'm gonna sell 10 spots at $1,000. Just right here on this $35,000 for $1,000, you have this trade line, $35,000 reporting to your credit 7 to 10 days after it closes. Your score increased. You can go run up a bag. If I got many to sell and I sell 10 at 1,000, I've already made me 10,000 on just that one. And then if I want to sell this one for $750 to 10 people, okay, I've already made me 7,500 in one day. I have made me $17,500 on trade lines. Simple as that. Okay. Just wanted to show y'all that. And then I'm going to show y'all this. And then I'm going to let y'all go. Where is it at? Let me go slower. If you think it's a game, okay? I don't want y'all thinking it's a game. Total earnings today, $17,403. Okay? That's in one day for trade lines. I can't thank you enough. Is there something I can buy to get more info from you on this and this site? So, yep, you gotta get the trade line plug for me. When you get the trade line plug, I give you the plug so you can add all the trade lines you want to your own credit, and I give you the game on how you sell it. It's just like this. I just make a post. I have a $35,000 Amex trade line, boost your score 100 to 200 points. And it's a little 7 to 10 days. I only got 5 spots available, and it's $1,000. Okay, that's how we do it. But let me show you this. You can start making money tomorrow in the trade line space. Okay, start making money tomorrow. How is the $10,000 made? I just showed you. Sell 10 trade lines at $1,000, you got $10,000 profit. Sell 20 trade lines at $500, you got $10,000. Sell 30 trade lines at $333, you still got $10,000. And you sell 50 trade lines at $200 profit. Now I just showed you that Amex had many spots. It'll tell you how many spots they got. Okay? You profit off each deal. All you doing is being the middleman. Okay? You can buy a trade line for $50 if they got one for $50. I ain't seen one, and sell it for $500. Your profit would be $450. You can buy a trade line for $150, sell it for $650. Your profit is $500. Okay? You use their money to buy the trade line. You don't even use your own money. You ain't got to go buy the trade line first, then sell it. No. I have a trade line. Say, for instance, they want $250 for the trade line. I have a trade line, $35,000 for $8,000. Out of the $1,000, I'm gonna take $250, and you profit the rest. Okay. Now I'm gonna show y'all some receipts. Y'all can get the trade line plug where I would just give you the trade line vendor. Okay, for $97. Boost your own score. Boost your own credit. But if you want to know how to make $10,000 with the trade line plug every single month, okay, without having no stand store, no website, you can have something as simple as a Cash App or a PayPal. You see, that's a June 2025. They all out of order, but that's June, okay? There go January. Okay, this is just on trade line. That's it. October, I did like 15, 16, and like March, somewhere around there. So whatever extra I did over 10,000, it still balances it out. And the only reason why it was that is because I wasn't really, working them like that. August, $10,000. Okay, March, $15,000. This is just on trade lines. That's it. May, $11,000 just on trade lines. April, a little less than 10,000. Okay, but the other months of the overflow spill right on off into that. February, 16,000. Okay, we just go on and on and on. Every single month, $10,000 on a trade line. They're not my trade lines. I'm just the middleman. I'm the broker to help people get their credit fixed. Okay, you can get the trade line plug, or you can go buy the trade lines for yourself for $97. If you want to get into the mentorship and learn how to make $10,000 a month, you get several trade line channels that you are added to where they sell them for a player's price. Okay, you also get several of those websites. They have auto trade lines, primary trade lines. They do other stuff that I don't do, but CPNs and apartment packages inside of the mentorship. You get access to all of that if that is your thing, okay? But you help in changing people's lives. People can't afford to get in certain places anymore. The whole 9 yards, okay? You get access to credit sweeps, and you just, it's a wholesaler. It's a community, it's a mentorship where you are able to start making you $10,000 by the next day. Okay, $497 to get in that mentorship, $97 for the play. Is there any questions for me? I got to go. Is there any questions for me? Okay, I said it once, I'll say it again. These are online opportunities only. While I'm on live, you can get it for the low or the discount. When I hop off of live, you can pay me regular amount. Okay? This is how we do it. I try to come by here and always, can I send you the $97 for trade line plug? I only have PayPal. Yep, you remember my PayPal information? Okay, make sure you got the right PayPal information. Let me type it in the chat for you. You can definitely send it, and I will send it to you. Any of those opportunities, cousins, before I go, because I am super late and I know my family is going to be not happy with me. It's like you said, an hour, and I've been here longer than an hour. So I have to go. All right, that's the PayPal info. that I just put down below. Okay. With that being said, y'all, I absolutely love y'all. This lady right here will not be a part of their system. I'm creating my own system, and hopefully you will create your own. To hell with trying to work your way. It ain't working. People didn't work themselves to death. They didn't work themselves to the grave and had nothing to show for it. Imagine working all these years, as long as you have worked, or whether you're, accepting or waiting on, assistance from the government. You have to wait on that stuff. You are controlled with what you can do, what you can buy, what you can spend. You are controlled. And 99.9% of people they're not even able to invest in their own selves because they don't have enough money. No, take your money and make your money make more money. Money babies. Take your money and make your money make more money babies. I forgot to mention the government contracts. I did mention the mentorship where you can actually go and get you some disaster relief contracts within 2 weeks of taking the mentorship. It's already put together. I give you complete access, how to do everything. You also get access to the websites and AI now actually doing proposals, finding your non-bid solicitation and purchase orders opportunities, so you ain't got to waste your time on bidding. Finding, okay? They had a contract for $50,000 for grounds maintenance. AI find it, and then I say, hey, you know a little bit about my business because I went in there and trained it. Go ahead and get me together. Okay? Write me up a response. Boom. You let AI do the work for you. Okay, I got your PayPal written down. Okay, beloved. All right, awesome. Okay. I will let you get inside of the government contracting. Okay. I will give you access to it. And it's all about disaster, emergency, purchase orders, solicitations, going the easy route. Okay. Give you access to that. And you can get access to that for $497. Go in there and do your dang on thing. It's already done. Everything short, very short, implementable, um, bite-sized videos. Okay, so it's not like an hour-long video. No, it's 15 minutes. You get access to it. All the documents you need is in there. You go step by step. Everything that you need updated with their new system and all of that stuff. Where to find the contracts, the whole 9 yards. You can get inside of that. It's do it yourself. Okay, it's already done. It's do it yourself. Of course, you do have support, but you will land you a contract 2 weeks to 90 days of taking that course. You can get in there for $497. Okay. That being said, I gotta go, y'all. It's time to go. It's time to go. I love y'all, and if ain't nobody told you that they love y'all today, Dr. T loves y'all. Okay. When we know better, we do better. You feel me? When we know better, we do better, and it is time to do better. So many opportunities that'll help you change your financial forecast was mentioned here, and one person took action. Okay? One person is like, yeah, I want to take action. We cannot say we were not warned, nor can we not say we did not have the time. As long as you see in this live, you have an opportunity. When you don't see this live, you still got an opportunity, but it's not going to be the same price. That being said, over and out. Until the next time, go in peace, and you will not be in pieces. Okay? Sister, I'll inbox you the information, message you the information. Much love to you. Good fellowshipping with you, seeing you in the chat. And all my other Instagram cousins, if you should happen to watch the replay, because sometimes I leave them up over here on Instagram. I give y'all a little bit more leniency because they can see, but that's not no guarantee. I delete the videos on purpose. So ain't nobody trying to come days later talking about, hey, I seen your Now, if you ain't seen it fresh and you ain't on live, then you just out of you just out of an opportunity. All right. Mwah. Love you. Have a good day, afternoon, night, whatever it is, wherever you are. Have a good one. All right, y'all. Love y'all. See y'all. Y'all turns. Time to go. Peace out.